This is On Your Hands Development Diary number 23, focusing on some quality of life changes made to the player class in specific. So first of all, you'll notice there's a brand new view bob animation, courtesy of our animator Marie. Second off, I'd like to introduce no movement cancellation. So, in most video games and in older builds of On Your Hands, such as the currently released one, if I were to hold down A in order to go left, and then hold down the D key while still holding the A key, the player class would be confused on which direction to go and would stop. However, as you just saw, this is no longer the case. It will now prioritize whichever key you held down last. So if I hold down A and hold down D as I just did, I'll start moving to the right. This works vice versa, of course. If I hold down D and then start holding down A, I'll go left. And this works in the forward and back direction with W and S. Next change is to the player's jump. In the currently released build of On Your Hands, you have two options when it comes to jumping. You can either jump forward like so, or you can jump and then cancel your jump in midair by holding down S. However, now that's been changed so that if you just lightly tap S, you will stop your jump in the middle of the arc instead, meaning you'd land wherever you currently are hovering over. Next up is some changes to how the player's arms work. Pending change is a buffer to the player's firing, so that if you hit the fire button again while you're in the descending part of the animation, it'll wait and then it'll fire again. The other change is the change to the player's arm switch. Now, you can spam right-click as many times as you like, and the arms will adjust dynamically. So, as you can see, I'm just going ham on my right-click, and the arm is just swaying like this. And it will properly adjust, and you will be able to keep going. That's pretty much everything that I've made changes to the player class. Laser pointer components have also gotten a bit of a change. So, as you can see, lasers will now refract as many times as is necessary. And as you can see, it's even identifying that because this works at the end of the chain, everything is yellow. Of course, that also applies to boxes that are being held. So if I shoot this bolt here, and then if I pick up this box, as you can see, the laser does get refracted, and even if I'm pointing at this button, which is a valid target, it will turn yellow. That's pretty much everything that I have to show off. I will see you for the next one of these. Now, it has been a while since I've done one of these development logs. In fact, I will upload the others to YouTube for the sake of consistency, but you'll see number 22 is the game in a much different state than what it's currently in. I am picking this series back up simply because the development progress updates that I did over text were a little dry. You don't really get to interact with everything I've been doing. It's just kind of a description. This is just a lot more interesting way to look at these. So hopefully I should be getting one of these to you every Saturday, or as fast as progress is going, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for this week.